Hi again guys, so we've got another GranTurismo 6 tune setup for you today, and this time it's for a hugely popular car. It's the Nissan GranTurismo Skyline R34. This is the pace car. This is actually the version with the lights on the roof, because there are two versions. So you want your racing soft tyres as usual. For suspension we've got the ride height on 100, front and rear. Springs we've got on 875 and 725. Dampers and anti-roll to 4. Camber on 2, neutral toe as usual. For the gearbox, you want to put your auto setting up to 261. Then, I think if I recall correctly, I put the final drive up to 4.5. Then come back up to this, flip it down 1, then back up to 261, and that allows you to get these gear ratios. So you want 2680, as you can see, 1800, 1290, 1000, 0750, and 0500 on the individual gears. For the diff, low initial torque, high acceleration and low braking, and we've got a torque split, as you can see, of 30-70, just to give it a bit more of a rear-wheel drive handling characteristic. For power, all the upgrades, you want the mid RPM turbo. I did try the high RPM and it's just not better. The mid-range gives you more power, far more torque and better performance. I would recommend NOS as well. You can't remove the wing on this one. You can fit a racing wing, but I wouldn't necessarily recommend that. And you definitely want weight loss. Traction control is turned off as usual. And yeah, so one of the most popular Skylines on GranTurismo 6, if not the most popular. See quite a few people using this car in online drag lobbies, not so much in top speed lobbies, but more in drag lobbies. I didn't used to think that this car had a particularly good top speed, but then after tuning the premium Skyline, I thought, well, I wonder if the GranTurismo Skyline will work the same way with the same gearing. And as it turns out, it's not quite as quick. Well, not quite as quick. It's quite a bit slower for top speed, but it's still pretty quick. It has a cruising speed of just under 260, and as you can see, we're nowhere near the red line. You've got a good 3000 RPM before you hit the red line. So with slipstream, should do over 300 easily, especially with NOS. So yeah, seriously rapid car. Being a Skyline, it handles its power really well, handles well in the curve. Also makes a pretty good drag car, obviously, because it's high power, all-wheel drive. It's got that good launch. And this one, obviously it's more of a novelty car, but it's still a capable top speed racer. So yeah, that's about all there is to say about this car, really. Hugely popular car. Hope you find this tune setup helpful. If you did, feel free to subscribe. I put out new tunes every day. And as always, thanks for watching.